it's lovely to see you. I really hope you've been looking after yourself and that you're well. Well, today I thought I'd start the vlog with a little chat about the garden. Lots of you have asked me questions about it, like what sort of fruit and veg I'm growing on the roof allotment. So I thought I'd have a little chat first about that before we set off cruising. So I hope you got yourself a cup of tea. Let's have a little chat. First of all, I need to make it clear I'm not a gardening expert. In fact, every day I think it's a small miracle that anything is growing here. I think the key to success has been that we can fill up with water and keep the pots hydrated because we live on the water, and also the drainage. Mr. M, my very patient husband, has built these amazing boxes with an archway, so whatever you water on the roof drips down the side and drains off. Also, every box has a handle on either side, so you can easily lift it off the roof. That includes the garden at the very front of the boat. To get to the gas locker, it's just easy to lift it off. So all of the big pots, I just went into the local garden centre to where I was moored at the time, and I asked them if they had any pots they were going to throw away. So do that at garden centres because you can grab yourself a whole load of pots for nothing. And they gave me a stack of about 20-25 of these pots, and that's what's up on the roof, these big pots. So I'll show you what is growing well on the roof. And a big thank you to YouTube's Nick's Allotment Diaries for your tomato advice. The black kale does really well on the boat. I've been eating it all year. You just pick the leaves and it regrows again. Brilliant. So this time of year I've noticed the lettuce has a short life. It's the long days, the sun, it just causes it to bolt, which means it shoots up really quickly and makes a flower, and whilst it looks really pretty, it does not taste good. But I have a plan for this lettuce. You can see it there, I have a plan. So I'm going to put the new lettuce underneath the shade of the tumbling tomatoes and the big courgette leaves, and hopefully that will protect it. It's 8:30 in the evening. I'm sat by the side of my boat on the towpath and I'm planting my lettuce and I'm planting my celery and I'm planting some kale. And it's just so quiet. I love it. I love it.
Fortnight.
All right.
Across from a Shih Tzu and a poodle.
Oh, really? Oh, but that's gorgeous, isn't it? Yeah.
They call them a really funny name. I can't remember what name they call them now. A cock.
Shih Tzu?
Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Yeah.
But even though I love the peace and quiet, there is something special about doing your gardening and then bumping into a local and just learning all about the area. This chap was just brilliant and he had me in fits. Such a lovely guy.
Anyway,
Take care.
look after yourself.
And you, bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Ta-da.
It's been really hot here and it's really about trying to keep cool at the moment, but we're leaving again along the Chesterfield canal, and apparently after speaking to lots of boaters this week and seeing boats with steam and smoke coming out of their engines, the blanket weed is still causing a problem. And I thought the further up we go it might get better, but apparently not. Apparently it gets worse. But we are going to continue on. Alice Grace is feeling confident. I'm rambling, but let's get cruising. In 1881 in this area, the most popular family name was Taylor. And ahead in the next bridge is quite a big obstacle.
Oh, silent is under the bridge. Oh my goodness. Here it comes.
Across this bridge is Roman Road. It's crazy to think about the Romans with their horses pulling their carriages and chariots and wending their way along the Roman road from Doncaster to Lincoln. And here in the distance is the ancient church of St. Peter, which has a line of windows apparently 6 centuries old. How cute! And this bridge is named after a really wealthy family who owned the land on either side from 1558 until 1948. So whilst we're filling up with water, the arms of blanket weed are slowly wrapping themselves around the hull of the boat. And by this time, the heat was quite unbearable to be standing on the back of a narrowboat. So we tried to find some shade right away and decided we would continue our cruise in the evening. It was ages since we'd done an evening cruise, and it was the perfect day to do it. Okay, it's 6:28 in the evening. It's so hot. I'm so glad we're cruising. It will pick up a nice breeze. What I have noticed is the weed boat has cleared the weed here. And Daniel, thank you for your comment, because I've just got that comment. So it gives me hope that it's much easier to move along the canal up here. And when we get there, it's going to be spectacular. So I'm not going to give up. The legend has it that when the canal was being built, the lady who lived at the cottage close by to this lock baked a pie and served it to the navvies who were building the lock and working on Whitsunday, hence the name Whitsunday Pie Lock. I just love that story. Lovely little spot. You've got a really nice green. It's shady, it's cool. What a lovely spot. Hi, hello. To see the day out moving through the waters of the Chesterfield Canal had been really special. The long June days are just perfect for evening cruising, so we both promised each other that we would do more of them every year for as long as we live on our little narrowboat. The day before Father's Day, my Uncle Roger sent birthday wishes to his grandson. Then he took his glasses off, he rested his head on the back of the sofa, and he fell asleep, and he didn't wake up again. And Uncle Roger loved the sea, he lived by the sea, and the sycamore tree loves the sea conditions. higher, higher. The plants are jiggling up and down. We're going on a cruise. Let's wave our leaves at passing bees whilst taking in the views. The toms, quite green, tightly cling their vines as on they scoot, and strawberries flush each time they brush against each other's fruit. Curly kale lets out a wail, and lettuce wants to bolt, as in the lock the flowery flock are shaken to a halt, where a canopy of sycamore tree shades and calms the lot. Then as it's freed, an angel seed finds itself a pot.